Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to accept yourself fully, the way you are, where you are, and how you are. So I'll just be talking, from my heart, about self-acceptance. What does self-acceptance really mean? How does it help you? How has it helped me? It surely has helped me, in very many ways. By accepting myself for who I think I am, I've been able to reconcile with my past trauma. I've been able to forgive myself for what I think, for all the harm I've done to myself in the past. I've been able to accept that harm wasn't even really a harm. It was just a way of getting here today. I've come to realize that there's only little changes that can be made to the self, to the real self within. You probably can't even change anything at all. Now, for the self without, it's possible to make different choices. It's difficult, but it's possible. So when I talk about accepting yourself, I'm talking about integrating the duality of your existence. The reason why there's a tension within us is because we live in a kind of separation oriented dimension of life. So we are happy with the part of us that brings us joy, and we are not happy with the other side of us, that brings us shame. We're not happy with our insecurities. We're not happy with our weaknesses. We are fighting against the weakness. We're trying to hide our pain from showing up. We're trying to hide whatever negative aspect that we think we have from people, and we're trying to present the side or the parts or the parts that we feel are worthy of presentation. So we deny our unworthy aspects, and we only accept the aspects of ourselves that we believe is acceptable, to other people, to society. And the greatest tragedy in life, occurs when we suppress our true identity. And when I say true identity, I mean a combination of every aspect of ourselves. An acceptance of our negative, toxic um, aspects. So what I have decided to do is to accept all of them as being a part of me. I don't have to act on everything. I know which parts to act on and which parts not to act on. When the other part shows up, when the part I'm trying to hide shows up, I don't deny it. I embrace it. I sometimes it even expresses itself, and I'm not so bothered again that much, about trying to hide what I feel that my weaknesses are. And there's no need hiding anything. We are living in a world of it's a world of imperfections. It's a perfect world of imperfections. So we are perfectly imperfect, and that's how we need to be. We need to be vulnerable. We need to understand our blind sides. We need to be able to accept um, those parts of us that we are not so proud of. For me, number one, I have a lot of anxiety um, around doing things like this, even doing this video. I have anxiety around doing work that matters. I procrastinate. I have fears of so many things, but it's not going to stop me, from doing those things. And I just have to understand that that self-doubt, those fears will always be there, and they're not going anywhere. And so I know they have their own function, but I also know, when and how to use them, because I was supposed to make this video. I haven't done. Yeah, I was supposed to make this video in the morning. I haven't done it for a few hours, and of course, I knew I was falling into that pattern of not doing it. So it was an indication. It was a sign for me, to push myself a little bit to do it. So it's by doing those difficult things that you accept yourself fully. If you want to know your weaknesses, really, if you really want to know your true weaknesses, you're probably not going to, yes, you can identify a lot of them, but you may need to ask people outside of you how they perceive you. Yes, they are seeing you from their own lens, from their own experiential lens, from their own traumatic eyes, from the life that they have lived, the experiences they have, their beliefs, their values. That's how they'll be seeing you. But it's okay to get an alternative view from what you already have, from your own subjective view of life. So if you can gather a few alternative views of who you are, especially asking them to tell you where they feel that you are not doing well in their eyes, in their opinion, then you should be able to incorporate whatever feedback you get into your own analysis of yourself and into the mix. Just you need to accept whatever they've told you, and you need to be able to put it into the practice of what you're doing. So that's what I'm talking about, self-acceptance here. Self-acceptance gives you energy. It makes you more confident. It gives you the belief, that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. It makes you show up, in your own authentic version wherever you go. Whenever you draw upon it, whenever you remember that you have accepted yourself and that you're willing to be vulnerable, then you don't really punish yourself, by worrying about what other people may think about you. So that's what self-acceptance does. It gives you courage, it gives you confidence, it gives you the inspiration to push forward and to make your dreams come true, to turn your life around, to attract whatever your highest values and your highest values in practice, can bring for you, to attract the best into your life, to focus you on your path. You need to accept yourself fully. If you have not fully accepted yourself, your eyes are going to be somewhere else. You might be trying to be like somebody. You'll be trying to copy other people when you should just be yourself and find your own talents. Every single person has a particular gift or talent that they came with, or that they can do, or that they understand more than the next person. And if you have not accepted yourself fully for who you are, it will be difficult for that talent to emerge from within you. So I think I've talked enough for today, and I will see you again on another video. Bye.